John 8:32. And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. And the truth is, no matter who you are, no matter where you're from, no matter what you're going through, God can bring you through it. So stand up and declare that you definitely gonna make it. And there ain't nothing but the truth, the whole truth, all truth. Yeah, that's right. This is strong truth.
You're exactly where you're supposed to be. But the truth, that is what will set you free. You're stronger than what it seems. Be free, be who you're called to be. With you on this journey, you can make it. You can make it. It's just the lies and deception. It can be misleading. You can make it. You can make it. Just keep believing. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? It's the one and only Strong Jones
And Precious.
And we're here with today's episode of the Strong Truth Podcast, where we vow to tell nothing but the truth,
The whole truth, our truth, the strong truth.
And today, y'all, we got a special episode with us because we got, one of my classmates, one of my friends. He's joining the show with us. It's an honor for him to be on the show. He's a lifetime resident of Vidalia, Georgia, a graduate of Vidalia High School and Joseph Sutherland University, the real GSU.
Yes, sir.
He currently works as a medical assistant at Spivey Orthopedic Clinic. He also strives to be a servant of his community and serves as a board member for United Way in the Greater Vidalia Chamber. And he's also president of the Community Men in Action. As a member of St. Paul AME Church, he serves on the Steward Board. And in his spare time, he's a solo musician playing live acoustic music for weddings, events, and other venues. Without further ado, I want to introduce y'all Gerriell Craig.
How y'all doing? Appreciate y'all having me on, man. It's a blessing for sure.
Most definitely. Glad to have you here, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Glad to be here.
What's going on, everybody? It's the one and only Strong Jones.
And Precious.
Hey, and before this video gets started, we need y'all to do us a favor. We need y'all to go and hit that like button.
Comment below.
Go subscribe.
And share this video. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so that anytime we post, you get notified.
The strong way. It's been a while, since we seen each other, Gerriell.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, we getting on up there. It is. So, time's flying a lot faster.
Yeah. Your name been buzzing too.
I'm working on it, man. Just working on it one day at a time. Just doing what I can, trying to stay busy.
That's what's up, man. So how you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. Like I said, just thankful for the opportunity to be here. Just thankful for the opportunity to do what I do, be able to play music. It's not something that I set out to do like intentionally. It's something that I just kind of got blessed with the opportunity to do, and it's kind of manifested and it happened to do what it's done just because it's been a blessing for sure.
Cool. Now, before we get too deep off in this, we the same age. We are the same age, but you said we getting on up there. Do you feel like we old?
Oh no! Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. Oh no! Far from it.
So when we hit old, y'all, because I be thinking about it, I feel like when you hit
it's
35, you old.
And it's all in
your
mind.
Y'all can be old at 35. You can be old at 35 if you want to be. Baby, I ain't going to be old till I'm probably 50-something, 60-something.
Oh, I'm not going to be old till I'm in the ground.
I know that's right.
Okay,
I know that's right. I'm about on that type of time because y'all ain't finna make me old. I'm young.
Hey, but listen, I'm gonna like my nephews and nieces be having me feel like I'm old now. Like
they'll do that.
Yeah,
well,
like I'm gonna tell you what happened to me the other day. I said I was playing with my niece and I said she the birthday. I'm trying to keep up with her. She looked at me like,
I say yeah, we on them now.
No, for sure. That's so funny. But I guess because my thing is, I feel like if we're old, because I have people my age saying they old, and I'm like, I ain't old. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, okay, if we old at 30, 31 or whatever, my mama and my daddy 59, finna be 60 and stuff like that. Is that ancient? Like, and then what is when you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, y'all ain't gonna make me old. I'm young, baby. I feel older because I'm a teacher, so I have younger kids that I'm teaching, and they're the same way. I can be saying little hip stuff, and they be like, Miss Need. So it's just like, I just be feeling like they be hating because like I'm hip, but yeah, I ain't old.
They'll see when they get there.
You know what I'm saying?
They'll see when they get there.
Shoot.
But Gerriell, so how did you get into music, man? Like.
So, when I was a kid, I grew up playing the piano. I always wanted to play guitar. Mom and dad say piano time, so it was piano time. Then about 14, I'd probably say about 14, 15, I started playing piano for my church until I graduated. from high school. I played a little bit after I graduated from high school, came back home after college. And then that's kind of when I started playing the guitar, was after I graduated from Georgia Southern around 2020. That's when I kind of started taking it and just learning. And then the more I learned, the more I was able to play different songs. That just got me excited into doing it. So I just kept playing around at home. And then one of my buddies got married, and he wanted me to play a song for his wedding. Mm-hmm. And that was the first time anybody asked me to play. And I was like, sure, dude, I'll go do it. I didn't think anything about it. Somebody recorded it, and then they put it on Facebook. And somebody asked me to come play. There was a venue down here called the Floating Axe. They asked me to come play for them one time during the Onion Festival.
Is it Vidalia?
Okay. Oh, it used to be. They're not here anymore. But it was about 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago during the Onion Festival. It was first time I ever played a live show in front of anybody. It went about as much as you would thought for somebody playing for the first time, but thankfully I was surrounded by a bunch of friends, came out, and a bunch of people, like old teachers came. So I was surrounded by people I knew, so I wasn't like really nervous. Yeah. So it definitely helped ease into it. And then after that, I just started reaching out to places around here, like the Bowling Alley, Red Stag, Carrigan's, places around here that do live music, just to get reps. That's all about it, is just practicing, just more reps, the more you play, the better you'll get. And, that stage fright, and then forgetting lyrics. I mean, forgetting lyrics is just part of it. That's just going to be part of it for me. But, it was just one of those things that, I didn't, when he asked me to play for his wedding, I didn't think it turned into me actually playing live music, getting to travel throughout the state, hopefully like, I get to do some things out of state and travel the country a little bit. Mm-hmm. But somebody asked me one time, how long do I plan to play? And I was like, man, as long as the guy lets me, wherever he takes me, wherever it's going to go, that's how long I'm going to play until my fingers stop working.
That's what's up.
So would you say that you've been singing as long as you've been playing? Because before you said forgetting lyrics, that was going to be my next question. Like, so when did you start singing?
I sang in a choir growing up, so I've really been singing, I'd say, kind of my whole life. But as far as trying to do it seriously and actually doing something of it, I'd probably say high school. I started really realizing that I could sing a little bit. But I never did chorus or anything, because back then, we were in school. Chorus wasn't a cool thing to do, so I didn't realize the potential of it. Okay. I was playing sports, so I was like, you don't do sports and sing and everything like that too. So I kind of put it on the back burner. I just sing around the house and sing at church and things like that, and around people I knew. But then as I got older, start realizing you don't sound too bad. So I started doing a little bit more, trying to practice and do different things to get better at it.
Yeah. Okay. Did you play baseball?
Yeah. So I baseball, track, and football in high school, and then I walked on at Georgia Southern and played football up there for 2 years up there. I was a part of the Sunbelt Championship team in 2014. Played with some talented guys for sure.
That's what's up. I didn't know that. That part. We did run a little track.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Yeah, when you went down the back, so it was fun running against y'all, because y'all boys had those wheels for sure.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm a little salty about that. I'm gonna tell you why.
Why you say that?
I love him. Shout out to Coach Ham. But remember I think sophomore year, had let me run first leg all year long. Then we got the region. He took me off and put Ryan there because Ryan was a senior.
Yeah.
I ain't tell you no lie, but I held that.
That'll make you mad, because, and then, like I said, I've been doing it all year. Why are you going to wait till we get to the end of it to switch it up? At least let me know. Kind of did a little mix and match throughout the season, so I'm not caught off guard.
Yeah, man, it hurt me. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. My mom came to me at beginning of that summer. She was like, hey, she had got a new job. She was like, you want to go to bats, or you want to stand by there? And I'm going to tell you what, that came in my head.
That helped in that decision.
I'm going to bats.
Yeah.
And not only that, you remember, they kind of, when we seen what they did, they attract me. I was like, I want to be a part of that. Man.
They were legit. They were always legit down there in that track, for sure.
They got my ring out of it.
Oh, sorry.
Was
the boy faster than you, though? Or you just was mad at the fact that you was taken out?
I would say this. I don't know about...
He giggled.
I'm gonna say it like this.
Okay.
They never officially beat me. Okay. And this is the reason why I'm saying it, because my teammates from bats to see this.
Yeah.
It's once I got over there, we were butting heads as far as I ended up leaving. That's the fastest.
Okay.
But they probably would. I never got to race them officially.
Okay.
I I wasn't glad Coach Ham took me off, but like it was the 4x1 and the relay they blew everybody. Like they blew them out.
Okay.
And it was just like I probably got beaten in, but but eventually the guys who I seen running, I was able to beat them all.
Well, I don't know if you answered. What you said? Was the boy that he took? You was first leg.
Oh, you talking about who he replaced me for?
Yes.
Ryan, heck no.
Oh,
no offense to Ryan, but no.
That's okay.
It'd be like that. Like, no.
No, it's one of the situations where I feel Coach hadn't put Ryan, because Ryan was a senior, we were sophomores. So.
Yeah, I don't be caring nothing about that.
I ain't caring
y'all.
nothing about it either.
Like, let the best player play.
Best player plays.
Care nothing about no senior.
I will say this: in coach defense, I hadn't hurt my hip flexor, so it was certain track meets where. I was kind of hurting, and he would kind of at times so I don't know what he was thinking, but it's region time, you know. It's crunch time.
Okay.
Man, I push through this. You feel me? Go take an ice bath or something like that. But
okay.
But that kind
of. Well, I do got a question.
Go ahead.
So, I think off camera you stated that you're a single artist.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to know, what are some of the challenges that you face as a single artist where, if you were under someone else's label, they'll do some either marketing for you or reaching out as kind of manager type role. So how do you, navigate being a single artist and what some challenges you face?
So kind of like you said, the management part of it is probably the hardest. I won't say hardest, the most difficult, challenging part to it. Also, still working a full-time job. So, from, 8 to 5, occupied with that, then still trying to reach out to different venues, call different venues, reach out to different places, try to book your dates and everything like that. It kind of gets, because they have work hours also. Yeah. So, so it's trying to find time to squeeze it into there. Sometimes there's no lunch break. There's no break in the middle of the day. Spend the time just researching different places and then trying to get connected. 'Cause it's all about connections, who and things like that too. So, bigger, or I wouldn't say necessarily bigger, but more experienced labels or managers and people like that, they've been in the music scene longer, so they know who to reach out to and how to get you in the door. But thankfully, one thing I can say is a lot of the places, really every place that I've been has wanted me to come back. So that's always a good sign.
It is.
So, just trying to get my foot in the door with some places. And I always tell everybody, my favorite place to play is a new place, because I'm going to go out there and I'm going to try to show out just so I can come back, and everything like that. So just reaching out and then managing, booking dates, and then, like I said, trying to get new places to play. I feel like that's probably the most challenging part of being a single artist, just kind of getting yourself out there, because it's all on you. But it's just another one of those things. You reap what you sow. You get, however much time, effort you put into it. It's gonna pay off for you. And sometimes you gotta be a little aggravating. You just gotta keep texting them, keep blowing them up. Yeah. Like, hey, I'm a single artist from Vidalia, and I do such and such kind of music. Cause me, I play. So like, if you ever come, so I'm playing in Reedsville, Georgia tonight at the LR Speakeasy, down there. And if you ever, people that, if you ever come to my shows, you hear everything: country, pop, rock, R&B, hip hop, all decades, all genres, kind of like the radio. You hear a little bit everything for everybody, so everybody has a good time. That's what I feel like kind of makes what I do a little different, because it's not just one thing. You hear literally everything I listen to, I try to learn.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Do you, are you wanting to just thrive as an independent artist, or are you willing to branch out to find a manager?
I feel like I'd want to stay independent as long as I can, just because as an artist in the music industry, you have more control of yourself, of your music. You get to, masters is always, especially nowadays, masters are becoming a bigger thing. Being able to own your masters and own everything you do. It may it not be as beneficial for me. No, possibly, but I never got into it for the money. Like I said, I started, singing for a wedding for a friend. So it wasn't like I got into it thinking, oh, I'm gonna do this, quit my day job, make tons of money, go major tours. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying it. If it does turn into that, I just want to thank God for it in advance. But if it didn't, I'll be happy to just keep gigging and playing bars for ever. Man,
but you know what? I found out in the industry, most of the time, people that made it big, they wasn't worried about the money.
Yep.
They was more so worried about
having fun.
having fun, and just the
passion.
passion of what they was doing.
Yep.
And then later on, it transpired like the money's going to come. You feel me? Like, cause if you love what you do, you'll do it good. You feel me? And the people gonna bring the bucks or whatever.
I just love music. You know, like I said, just growing up playing piano and guitar and just listening to music all the time. Like, that's really all I do. It's just, I always had some, especially growing up, I always had some headphones in, listening to something. You know, my mom and dad were a little bit older, so they listen to like older music. I mean, they still listen to music at the time, but you know, my dad was born in 47. My mom was born in 54. So, you know, they Jim Crow. Too funny. They're Jim Crow babies. You know what I'm saying? So they grew up in a different time, you know, of life. Mm-hmm. So, you know, the stuff they listened to was a lot different compared to some of the people I heard that they were listening to when they were growing up. So I feel like that's given me such a broader range of music, just being exposed to the stuff they listen to. Like Jackie Wilson and all those, in the old time. Of course, everybody listened to Aretha Franklin and all of them down there. But you know, just having their taste of music and today's music, I feel like just a well blend for everything.
I got you. So I want to kind of jump off of music for a second, man. You're the president of the Community of Man in Action. Can you talk about, you know, that and kind of what y'all do and what y'all stand for and stuff?
Yeah, so Community Action, our motto is kind of seeing the need and serving the need. I became president in 2023 after Michael Johnson kind of decided to avenue to a different venue. He had been president for a while and figured, you know, it was time for a fresh face, a fresh motion. So I just want to say thank you to him for just thinking of me for the opportunity. Since I've been president, I've kind of taken it and tried to focus more towards kids in the future, because they're going to be the ones taking care of us. They're going to be the ones making all the decisions, you know, when they get our age. So I just want to do what we can to kind of empower them and just push them to do their best. We sponsored the MLK parade. We sponsored that. We helped gather other committee members and put that on. We also do since I've been president, we started doing a toy drive, and then we did our first food drive last year. Toy drive has been going for about 3 years now. It keeps growing. I'm very pleased with how that's done. It's been a blessing for sure, just to give back. And that's set, because, you know, I'm from here. No, we're from here. This is home. So I want to give back and, just have kids have opportunity to do things that they want to, you know, enjoy their childhood and just be great. And then we also have a scholarship program where we donate to Vidalia, 2 seniors from Vidalia, 2 seniors from Toombs, and 1 senior from Montgomery County. The Wilbert Snell Scholarship, the Matthews, I can't think of it. She was Robin Matthews Memorial Scholarship, and the Ray Fuller Scholarship that we give out there. So we just picked our winners for this past year. Each year, we request donations, get the money up and everything to help just send kids to school. Because it's getting more expensive to do that, pay for books, even if it's a little bit just to pay for a book for one class. We're trying to give back and just reach out and just help them push that next level, chase their goals, chase their dreams for sure.
Yeah, that's dope.
Oh, and also we started doing the end of the year event called Watergeddon. Just a play on words. There was basically we go to the rec department. We get a bunch of water balloons, water guns, just water hoses, and just let the kids just have a good start to the summer. We get M&J's Barbecue to come out and cook for us. Shout out Tyree for that for sure. Food's always good. Yeah, if you ain't ever had it, I'm telling you, go get some.
Now what is it called? What is it?
M&J's Backyard Barbecue.
It's here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's around here. Yeah. For sure. And then we do that also. But just trying to give back, just show kids there's other ways to get out of the city, and just you can do whatever you want for sure.
Okay. Hey, so when's the date on this Watergeddon? Because I want to get some of that.
Okay, I remember. We usually do it. We usually do it on the last day of school. Okay. We're actually thinking about maybe moving it to a time where it's not so busy. getting out of school and getting summer plans and everything ready. So we're looking at, but it was on the 20th, I want to say 20 or 21st, whatever the last Wednesday of school, the kids got out of school. So that's when we try to do it. That way is really get out of school, go have a big water party and, start your summer off. Okay. Oh, and we also offer, we offer books, we give out books to the kids so they can have a summer. I know that's what my summers consisted of. My mom used to always make me read at least 2 books a summer. Oh man. They were so fun. So much fun for us. But, that way, they can read and continue to, some kids don't go to the library. They don't have ways to get to the library, so they can get a book from there and they can occupy them for the summer.
That's good. And I know you made a joke or you were a little, sarcastic with your remark. But if you think about it, it's a lot of the things that we look back on that our parents either made us do or, they disciplined us a particular way and stuff. Yep. And we appreciate it now. You know what I'm saying? 1,000%. And so even you with this, because is that like a nonprofit?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, nonprofit.
So, and then the position that you hold is kind of like, that's really dope that you're able to give back because you can see the difference between generations or whatever, and they need more people like us. So I'm really proud of you for stepping in that role and using, what you've gained over the years to kind of pour it into the younger generations.
Got to give back to them because, like I said, whatever we don't put into them, it's going to fall on us. So we got to try to give our experiences, and that's what we go through our experiences for is, to let people know that you can make it through, you can push through. Just you gotta have a good team around you.
For sure.
That's one of the things I told them. Some of the kids I was talking to last is you just got to make sure because everybody can't go, where you're going. Absolutely. So you just got to make sure you have a good team around you and that they're gonna help you get to your goal and that you help them get to theirs. We can only go as far as we take ourselves.
That's so cool. I love that. I love that so much. So, I did have a question about genre, but I don't think you specified a genre. I just know that you basically said where you be going. Bad.
I'm sorry. Before you switch off that, I had another question about
So
how can people get in contact with y'all on that and stuff and maybe be a part of that or probably donate and different stuff like that?
So we do have a Facebook page, Community Action Facebook page. You can just follow us there. The email PO box is on there as well, or you can even shoot me a text. I put my number on here.
Yeah, do everything.
Right, oh, I didn't know for sure about
that's up to you though. That's your number now.
No, that's fine. I know how to decline calls. I know how to block people. But yeah, you can shoot me a text 912-293-7812 or shoot me an email at grell5673@gmail.com. And, we can reach out about membership. Always taking donations 1,000%. So, if you feel free to bless us so we can bless somebody else, we'll take it. We'll take it for sure.
Yes.
Okay. Well, go ahead, Prick.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I just wanted to get that information out about that before we left that part of it.
Okay. But, I think I was talking about genre.
Yeah. So, to me, I don't really... Honestly, I've always thought about what kind of genre of music would I want to do. Mm-hmm. I enjoy so many different types. I feel like it would be hard for me to just stick to one.
Okay.
I just want to make music. Mm-hmm. Whether I make a country song, whether I make a pop song, whether I make an R&B song, or even a rap song.
You be rapping?
Everybody used to rap. We grew up in the SoundCloud era. Everybody's got some bars. Everybody's got some bars tucked away. But just music. I just want to make good music, stuff that. Cause a lot of times it's just if it's something. I feel like I'm a picky person when it comes. Even though I listen to a lot, I feel like I'm a picky person when it comes to music.
Okay.
So I just feel like I'm gonna try to make something that I would want to listen to.
Okay.
So and then hopefully somebody else likes to listen to it also.
Okay.
That's what's up. You got something, Prick? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm saying, I got.
Yeah,
okay.
Ahead.
But, let me see. Okay, so there's a difference between singing and singing. Where you lie?
Yeah.
Well, you feel like you can sing or sing?
So there are a lot of people that can sing better than me.
Okay.
But I can sing though.
You can sing.
Yeah,
okay.
but I know I'm not I know there are people better than me for sure, but I feel like
yeah.
I can definitely hold my own with a lot of people for sure.
Cool beans. I just be asking because I can sing, but I can't sing. But I wish I could sing.
Yeah.
But God don't make no mistakes because I know I get on people's nerves. Period. But if I could sing, I'd be singing everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just had that question.
Nah, that's all good. Yeah. Nah, I definitely I can hold my own.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, Sean. I kind of want to ask a little bit about his family because that's the foundation of who he is. So, do you got a question before I ask him that?
Go ahead, right?
Okay, okay. So, in my mind, I was kind of calculating your parents' age.
So
I ain't gonna tell your. Go ahead. What you finna say?
I was about to tell how long that was.
Oh no!
Shout out his parents. I must say.
Oh, you know his.
I know his pops.
His dad.
Pops.
Okay. But no, I guess where I was going is just like, I could be wrong. They had you at like a older age.
So my dad was 47, mom was 41.
Okay.
First kid for both of them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And I was gonna ask if you had like siblings.
Only child.
What?
Yeah.
How was it being an only child?
It was fun. It was so when I tell people I'm an only child, like I say I'm a true only child because my cousins were 6 hours away. So it's like I didn't even know I wasn't the only child. I got to hang out, grow up with my cousins a bunch. I saw them Thanksgiving, Christmas, some holidays if they were there. Sometimes they would go on vacation and stuff like that too. So I was definitely a real only child, but I know I got to go to my friend's house every once in a while. My mom didn't play it too much, so I wouldn't go over there every weekend. But every time I did, I never want to come home because I was like, I'm by myself. Yeah. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. I did learn how to be by myself. I feel like a lot of people struggle being by themselves, just from that mental aspect of it. So I just feel like it's something I'm used to. And just always been able to think through situations because I just had to make decisions without the, hey, what would you do, type deal and stuff. And then you go ask your brother, ask your cousin, hey, what would you do in this type of situation or anything like that too. I had to figure it out.
Yeah.
So, but it wasn't anything negative about it for sure. I definitely enjoy my peace.
Yeah, talk about peace.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
I feel like, and just for anybody that's grown up in Toombs County, Mount Vernon Vidalia type thing, I feel like I don't know how fully now, everybody, a lot of hitting, but just growing up in Vidalia, it's like you pretty close knit with somebody, so it's kind of like everybody know everybody, folks, so you, even if, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you had friends who,
I had friends, but like I said, I just wasn't able to go over to their house all the time. Like I was seeing them at school, and after that, I'm alone till it's time to go back.
I'm sorry.
No, I was done.
No, because I guess how I look at it, I have two brothers, but it's just like I actually like being by myself too. As far as like, I don't trip about being in the house by myself or something, like, especially like as I got older. And then when my brothers moved out, I was home and stuff. But like I would go outside by myself. I did have cousins who I can hang out with and stuff. But like I guess my reason for asking you that is because your parents were like, do you have kids? I don't know.
No.
Okay. So do you desire to have kids?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay.
But it's not something I'd say I'm truly focused on right now.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Cool. So I asked that because do you feel like you could see yourself having kids at a younger age, and do you want one or you want multiple because of what you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wouldn't want them to be an only child.
Okay.
I'd want them to have, somebody else to play in the house with, so they can get in trouble with and stuff. I do wish, because I could never have anybody to blame anything on.
Yeah,
so like,
you couldn't fix the vase and say my sister broke.
I was caught red-handed, red-handed for everything. There's no pawns. But I just I definitely could see me, doing that. Probably later than sooner. And it's really because even on my mom's side, her brother, my uncle, he had a kid when he was 40 also. Okay. So I just feel like it's a family thing that for whatever reason we just wait. I don't know. Maybe they're just all picky. Maybe that's our thing.
Yeah. Man, my great grandfather had my great aunt. I guess that'd be my great aunt. She's my granddad's sister. He was 63.
No, I don't think I want to be that old.
When he had one too, so I was like, You know.
That's funny.
If I'm having my 60, it's raps. It is what it is. So.
Jesus.
What you think that cutoff age is?
I mean, my dad's 47, so I guess I'll say 47. I got to 47, but I went about 47 and so I'm not gonna be the oldest one in the family having kids.
Shoot.
I'll let him have that.
I feel like our generation is kind of, well, I can't really say that. Lord, I can't say that. But it's a lot of us who are like waiting. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You know, most people will go ahead and like start the process. You know, but
I think we were smart. For the most part because
Yeah,
I think we
you
got
know
that. We got
kids,
it. I think.
I don't know, bro.
Nah, I do what.
I mean,
well, I'm gonna say it like this then, because of what you did, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
Because you chose this to be your first podcast.
Yeah.
And you dropped, the bombshell. I'm gonna drop the bombshell. I got my first one on the way.
That's
I just
what's up,
learned
bro.
this about.
Congratulations.
That's
bro.
sweet, bro. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I didn't know.
yeah,
Genuine
it's
question.
cool, man.
That's
It's
what's
cool.
up.
But,
Congratulations, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it. But
Well, yes. So what I was about to say is, I feel like I'm the only one of my friends that don't have kids.
so you ain't say that after.
But I was about to say it first. That's why I asked you, because I was gonna be wrong. But I really feel like
Well,
out of the people I know, I feel like I'm the last one.
Yeah, you definitely last one now.
dang,
That's crazy.
it is.
Yeah.
Well,
but our generation, I feel like we were smarter because we kind of like that unique ones. Like we kind of in between.
You got to see it.
Yeah, we was the last generation before the internet.
Yep.
So we kind of seen and we experienced life that like no other generation have. Like we seen how we literally seen the world change. So we kind of was like,
Grew up with the world.
Yeah, we did. We really did. So it's just like, you know what, we're gonna take our time. They ain't everybody, but for the most part, I feel like we all did. So
that just gave me a different perspective because you didn't say, like you said, we grew up with the world. Why am I getting emotional? I'm so weird. What's happening? But anyway, because now if you look at this perspective, like if we grew up with the world, think about people you grew up with and like even like classmates and stuff. And like say their mamas and daddies let them do whatever or like they might have been fast or they might have grew up quickly or whatever the case is. And so as you guys get older, it's kind of like your mama might say, that ain't your friend. Stay away from them. You can't go with them. And so when you pull back and you begin to see things for yourself, you start like changing how you do stuff and like
that's it.
That's and with us being followers of Christ or whatever, we kind of pulling back from some stuff. Don't be conformed to the world.
It says because it'll lift that veil. You see things. You see the truth. You start seeing the truth in things. And then you start realizing, okay, this isn't exactly what I thought it was at the time. It seemed good, but it's not good for me, or it's not in the end beneficial to what I'm trying to do as far as my end goal in life.
And like thinking about that, like I used to before, like it was a point in time when I was like kind of like my mid-20s, and I would see certain ones like have kids and stuff. It was kind of like, dang, I don't want to be too old having a kid and stuff.
Yep.
But now that I'm walking in the calling of doing the podcast and being a podcast. I'm glad that I didn't at the time because now stuff that I'm having to do, I wouldn't being able to do with a kid.
Yep.
Like, think about it, it's like you finna get ready. I'm speaking in this, you going on tour and different stuff like that.
Come on, guys.
All that type of stuff like that. You ain't gonna be on the road thinking about your little one. You feel me? So you get to live out your life and stuff like that. So that's just it benefited us.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, and God's time is perfect. So everything happens when and as it should. So if I am to be 50 when I have a kid, if I'm to be 37, you see I'll push that off there. If I'm to be 37, then whenever he says go, it's time to go.
Absolutely, that's good. That's good. Now we just talked about lust. Ended our last episode, right? Now, and I don't want to be at your neck. Somebody just swallowed hard, but but I don't like. Obviously not trying to get your business or nothing, but I want to give you perspective now. I don't know you. We don't know each other, nothing like that. But like that mean you got to have some discipline.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Because even 37 a little long ways from 31. You know what I'm saying? And then we know 47 is a long way.
Time.
So, how are you willing to do what it takes to discipline yourself before you get ready to wait until marriage to like build all of what you want to build?
And that's a daily battle, because there's temptations every day. So it's really, really realizing the end benefit, the end goal of it, because like I said, you definitely got to stay focused, got to stay disciplined. That's one of the things I ask for every time I pray, focus and discipline, because that's what it's going to take, to get there. Yeah. So it's just one of those things you just got to keep in mind, that any given time, I guess, give in, I guess you could say, can change the whole course, the whole course of your life. Everything that you plan to do is now kind of put on the back burner, or, it's kind of took a divergent path because you weren't able to, do what you set out, stay focused, stay disciplined.
For sure. I just wanted to give perspective. What you got, Strong? Because I keep going.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? It's the one and only Strong Jones.
And Precious.
And listen, y'all catch Strong True Podcast on all audio streaming platforms like Spotify,
Apple Podcasts,
iHeartRadio,
Pandora,
Amazon Music, or wherever you listen to your podcast. And also catch us on all social media platforms like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok,
or Facebook, so that you guys can stay connected with everything that we do.
Strong way. I more so wanted to talk about I want to kind of hop back on the music part, but you sure?
I mean, you can go to music and then I'm gonna go different.
Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead. Frank.
No, cause don't get me up here asking all these questions now.
That's what it is.
You got more than that though, cause even when you get okay, so okay, I'm gonna change it too. So you said that you work with is Mr. Spivey a doctor? He a doctor?
Yeah, Dr. Spivey.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Because I know when I tore my ACL in 2011, he was one of the people who I could have gone to.
Okay.
But I ended up going to Dr. Brown, I want to say, in Alabama. I think it's Dr. Brown. I don't know. Fun. But anyway, so how did you get into that line of work?
That was another one of God's blessings for sure. So my end goal is PA school. So I'm trying to go to PA school, be a physician's assistant. Okay. And I want to work in orthopedics just because being an athlete, staying around athletes, like you said, when you tore your ACL, that's who athletes go to see to get hurt. To get help and get better. So when I graduated from Georgia Southern, to get into PA school, you got to have hands-on patient experience, hands-on patient care hours. So I started out volunteering as a PTA, a physical therapy aide at Dr. Spivey's office. Just to get hours. So I did that probably 3 months from July. And actually, it was about a semester. I didn't plan it to be that, but I was just up there just getting as many hours as I could. So I was like, I'm going to go until they tell me I can't. Mm-hmm. So I do that. I go up there. I'm up there every day. And then so the therapy and the office are in the same building, just separated by a hallway. So I would go shadow the PA over there because you got to have shadowing hours as well to get into PA school. So I do the PTA stuff, and then like on a Tuesday or a Friday, I'd go shadow to get those hours. So I was kind of working on everything. Kind of developed a relationship with Mr. AJ Champion. And what's really, really how I know like it was a godsend is because I was getting ready to leave. I was like, I've been here for a semester. It's time for me to go somewhere else, kind of let somebody else come get the opportunity if it's being offered. Mm-hmm. So I talked to, God is so funny. He is hilarious sometimes, just the way he works. Yeah. So I talked to, it was about the same week or like a week after I talked to another doctor that I knew growing up and asked him, can I come work at his office and do some things that way? Mm-hmm. And that, like I said, that next time, Mr. AJ, he pulled me in. He said, Gerriell, let me talk to you real quick with Dr. Spivey. And I was like, all right. He's like, are you working anywhere? At the time, I was just umpiring. I was just doing the high school baseball, softball umpiring. And he was like, and I was like, no, sir, I'm not really working anywhere. He's like, we want you to come work for us. Think it'll help you get into PA school, help you get a lot of experience and everything. And I was like, sure, go, yeah, thank you. Like, I really didn't have a job. Like, so I was getting ready to leave. Yeah. And then, God presented me with the opportunity. I took it, been there since. Now I do pretty much. If people ask me what I do everything but X-rays. Okay. So I do braces, I do casts, I do splints, I do notes, I give some shots, and I do paperwork, like you name it. I've probably done it up there at this point. But it's just been a blessing because I learn something every day. And like I said, especially wanting to work in orthopedics and being able to learn from, kind of top-notch surgeons and PAs, it's definitely been a blessing for sure. So I'm definitely thankful for that.
Okay.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to them too, man.
Yeah.
Take the flow.
I was wondering. So, how do you really balance like having a 9 to 5 and playing too? Because I know with podcasting, it sometimes can get demanding. Like I still got a 9 to 5 driving trucks and then trying to fit this in and then personal life and that stuff. So, how do you really juggle all that?
Man, I just go. I just go, dude. So like I try to not overbook, like I remember one time it was last year. I did 3 days in a row. I did a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I was like, man, that's a lot. I said, I don't think I want to. I don't know how to do tours. When they do a tour, they'll do Monday through Friday, Saturday type deal. Like, I don't know how the boys do that because that's crazy. So I was like, just trying to find not to overbook myself, but then you want to stay busy. So that's what the weekends are for. And sometimes some places don't want to play during the week. So as long as it's not too far, and then I think the furthest during the week would probably be hour and a half because they usually want you to start at 6. So it'll just give me time to get down there. But right now, like I said, I really haven't got to the point where I worry about burning out because I just enjoy it. Like it's just fun to me because I'm gonna be at home playing regardless. So the fact that I get to go out and play in front of people, it's kind of just a bonus. But just trying to find the best time and just keeping everything separate. Just realizing I can't let how I'm affected at work or if I'm not booking gigs, let that kind of get in my mind state, mental everything. Just keep pushing, keep shooting, and eventually you'll see a shot go in.
Okay. Well, I got a question.
I didn't play basketball, but it's just a reference. It's just a reference. So
what you doing, you singing and everything. Do you do cover songs or you got your own songs, like your original songs?
Both. Okay. So I do mostly covers, but I do slide some of my songs in there. And then I always try to write. So there's a guy down here named Multi Coleman.
I know him. Shout out Multi Music.
So I got to hang out. He reached out to me one day. I went to his studio, to his house, and we hung out. And one of the things he told me is when you practice, you should always try to write a song. Like when you're practicing, always, because it'll get you in the habit of writing. And because people like Prince and Michael and all those boys and Paul McCartney, those boys just write songs just from waking up, and they got a million songs in their head. I don't know how they do it because writing music is hard to me. Mm-hmm. But I guess it's one of those things. The more you practice, the more you do, the more you get better out. You learn how to say certain things a certain way. So it was you should always try to write a song each time you practice. Now, every time, I've got a bunch of half-written songs, and I got a bunch of melodies, and then because there was actually a song that I finished up not too long ago that I started 2 years ago, and I was practicing, and I was going through my notes, and I saw it, and I found it, and I was like, oh, this thing's half done. Let's just try to finish it, and then I was able to finish it, just from giving it the time to breathe. But it's just that process of starting it and having an outline. It's a process to it, and just learning the process, really. But yeah, I do a lot of both. A lot of covers, a lot of my own stuff.
Man, I heard too somewhere that some people are artists, they can perform a song and stuff, but they can't necessarily write. And then you got people who can write, but they can't perform. So it might be sometimes, that's where ghostwriters and different stuff come in.
That's where it comes in.
So that might be thing. You might want to collab with folks.
Because a lot of my favorite artists are singer songwriters. I like people who write. I like people who write their own stuff, and sing their songs. Of course, you can't do it all the time. Sometimes people write bangers, and they're like, hey, this is a good song. Like The Dream. You know, he's, for example,
He
he's
just
a
dropped the album, didn't
yep, and you know, so he's a songwriter, but you know, he puts out his own stuff. So some people like that, they'll just write a song for other people. Neo, you know, he does it. I sing a bunch of Neo covers because Neo's he's something else. But you know, he writes a lot of songs for other people also. And then like on the country scene, you got Chris Stapleton. Before he became what he was, you know, as a solo artist, that's how he made his claim to fame, was writing songs. Like he had country hits before he even sang his own first album. So it's just, you know, one of those things.
So speaking of album, would you are you?
Yeah,
putting something out there.
I got a little EP in the works. I got enough songs for a little EP, so I'm in the process of trying to get that started. Got my own studio equipment and all that, so figuring out how that works and getting that lined up, and try to get a little something, put something out there.
Hey man, I mean, this off camera, man. We'll talk about some stuff. I'll link it with some people or whatever too.
Appreciate
you. Fred, you got something else? Me and Fred be battling with you.
Trying to figure out who's asking what. Nah, it's all good.
I mean, in a way, I guess you got something, or you just trying to see if I got something.
I'm gonna keep something coming.
Oh,
but...
you had your little run too. Look at you. Nah, but I did want to know, like, so because I guess I'm big on I be wanting people to know. Because you can get so caught up in artistry or work or your line of business or your line of work, period. And sometimes people can just look at you as, oh, well, he's an artist. He sang this song. He played this music. But forget that you're also human. Like, you're also a person. So outside of work and outside of creating, you know, music or whatever the case is, what do you like to do?
Watch TV, play video games, everything that doesn't involve those things, really. No, I watch TV. Like, I tell people I feel like I'm always going and I'm always doing. When I get a chance to do nothing, that's what I do.
Nothing.
That's so good.
What shows you watching right now?
Right now I just finished Man on Fire on Netflix.
Okay.
If I haven't seen that, I definitely recommend that show. And Paradise on Hulu. Yeah, that's probably one of the best shows. Probably one of the best shows I've seen in a long time.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm in all the anime stuff too, so I'm watching all that.
Come on, anime.
Yeah.
What about so what you playing right now, like GTA, Madden?
I'm on the Maddens right now. Waiting on that new one to come in, trying to stay sharp before the new one comes out so I can keep.
Wait, you talking about the one with the dude with the nails painted? Y'all saw Bootsy. I don't know.
Oh, talking about Caleb Williams.
I don't know. I just saw Bootsy fussing about somebody had their nails painted on that cover.
It was probably him.
It was probably him. Yeah,
okay.
Pretty heated about that.
You know,
that doggone Bootsy.
Hey.
Okay. What do you make like your own content? Like, do you have, you know, maybe a TikTok?
Yeah, I got TikTok. I actually just got TikTok in January, so yeah, I'm late. I'm late to a TikTok train.
No, that's the right time.
GF Craig on TikTok. Yeah, and I try to put stuff on there about once a week. That's not enough. People tell me that's not enough. I need to do more. Yeah, I need to do more.
Yeah.
But I just feel like I don't know. I've
do what you can.
I run out of covers. And me personally, I don't. How do I say this? Because I do and I don't. Like, I do like to hear myself singing, but I don't hear myself sing all the time.
Okay.
So it's like I don't want to flood it because I'm like, that's too much. Like, maybe people don't want to hear you sing that much, but maybe they do. So, you know, I just gotta put it out there and see. Okay.
Because I love creating content. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like I like being creative. I just like creating content, and I love to motivate and encourage people as often as I can. So my question is, do you ever just play without singing, where you can kind of just, because what I learned is people are like, obviously people different. Mm-hmm. So you might feel like people want to hear you sing. You might feel like people want to hear you talk. They just want to hear the
guitar and everything like that.
So get creative with your content. Don't feel like you just gotta sing, like,
I feel it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Box yourself in.
Yeah, I feel it.
So that's another little part that you can add up in there or whatever.
I feel you though, Gerriell, on that posting content. A prep be on me all the time. Like,
you gotta post more. Yeah, so you gotta like I said, you gotta be aggravating. You gotta be somewhere. You gotta flood it.
Yeah,
and especially when you're trying, like when you're starting something new, like you got to put yourself out there. You feel me? So like, and I think when that's the hardest thing about starting. Like you got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. So
Yep,
you know,
100%,
because especially a person that's not really like. You know, don't really.
I'm a natural
post
introvert, so putting yourself out there and being an introvert, it don't really mix too well. But it's fun, you know. I see why people do it, but you know, I'd rather.
Yeah, it is fun. But when you in the comfort of your own home, you just playing, you just doing what you love to do, and then you just invite people into that part, but they're not literally in your space, and then you get to control what people know. You know what I'm saying? Like you just really playing music. They don't really got to know your ins and outs and stuff like that. You know,
like what all? For sure.
So just be creative with it, have fun with it. Don't box yourself in, like Strong said. But I definitely wanted to say that. Yeah.
So what can the people catch you at? Like to catch a show in the future or whatever.
So like I said, tonight I'm gonna be in Reedsville, Georgia. Let's see if I got. Should have the address right here. The LR Speakeasy. 377 West Brazel Street, Reedsville, Georgia, from 8 to 11 tonight. And then I'm coaching Southside next Saturday in Savannah. And I think let's see what else we got. And then here locally, on the 31st, they want me to play at the Stag.
The Red Stag?
Yeah, the Red Stag here in town. We haven't really, we haven't really locked it in. Said he's gonna lock it in. We gotta get back. But he's got me right now on 31st, Red Stag. Yeah. So yeah, if you're in town, you're around, man, come pull up, come have a good time. I do request also, if I know it, I'll try to play it. Like yesterday, I was playing at Kempton Bryce Hotel in Savannah, and a little girl wanted me to play "Girl on Fire" by Alicia Keys.
Yeah,
that's it. Never played it before, but I was like, why not? She's a cute little girl. I'll try to play it for her, and she seemed so excited for me to try it. It actually went pretty good. Definitely got to practice it, a little bit more because there's bridges and everything come up. You forget there are different parts of the song, but it's fun playing this stuff. So come hang out, have a good time.
Okay, that's what's up, man. I'm gonna read this scripture, and it's gonna be the last thing for me.
All right.
And I was thinking about it all week before. I was like, man, what scripture can I lead Gerriell with? And because you play with your guitar and stuff, God brought David to me.
Yeah.
And, he played the harp and all that stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
And I just want to read this from 1 Samuel chapter 16 and verse 18. And it says, Then answered one of the servants and said, Behold, I have seen a son of Jesse, the Bethlehemite, that is cunning in plan and a mighty valiant man, a man of war, prudent in matters, comely, and a comely person, and the Lord is with him. Wherefore Saul sent messengers unto Jesse and said, Send me David thy son, which is with the sheep. Jesse took an ass laden with bread, and a bottle of wine, and a kid, and sent them by David his son to Saul. And David came to Saul and stood before him. He loved him greatly, and he became his armor-bearer. Saul sent to Jesse, saying, Let David, I pray thee, stand before me, for he had found favor in my sight. And it came to pass, when the evil spirit from God was upon Saul, that David took a harp and played with his hand. So Saul was refreshed and was well, and the evil spirit departed from him. And what I thought about that is how music is used to heal so many people and bring so many people together and just, connect people. Like,
that's it.
Through music, a lot of, things can be healed. You can be having a bad day and you ride down the road and you hear a song that really just speaks to you, make your day feel better or whatever. Yep. So, man, like, it's a gift. Yeah, it's a gift. And I just want to tell you, Gerriell, like, keep playing, bro. Keep growing.
Appreciate you.
Like, let your gift speak for you. You got a God-given talent, man.
It's a blessing for sure.
It's going to open more doors for you. And I believe, you're gonna be on that big stage, however far you want to go, man. Whether that's the CMAs, any type of awards, bro. Like, I can see you on there, bro. Like, just keep that passion that you got. Keep God first, bro, and just 1,000%. Man, watch it grow. Like, watch it grow, man. Like,
he's gonna take it however far he wants to go with it. I just know. Like I said, I just know I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't like if it wasn't part of what he wanted me to do. Because, like I said, it's not something I set out to do. It was something that he brought to me, and then I was smart enough to listen and take advantage of the opportunity.
That's what's up, man. So before we get up out of here, man, Gerriell got a gift for us, everybody.
Oh, yeah. So it's actually a song that I wrote. Original. It's called Forever. So this is a song that I wrote called Forever. So I actually wrote it during Hurricane Helene. Nobody had any power, so I didn't really have anything else to do. So I grabbed my guitar and I was like, let's try to write a song. And just everything during that time kind of put everything in perspective, because you realize how blessed you were to either still have your house, or still not have a bunch of damage, or to have power where everybody else did. Thank God every day for my daddy, every lesson that he ever taught. Growing up, wanna be just like him. Taller now, but I still come up short. If I had one wish, it'd be that he lived forever. But the memories and the time we spent together live on for all time. I sure thank God for this life. Thank God every day for my mama, all the love and care that she gave. It's been 15 years since he called her. Thankful for the moments that he gave. If I had one wish, it'd be that she lived forever. But the time we spent, memories together, live on for all time. I should do thank God for this life. This last part here goes out to my buddies. Lord knows I'm so thankful for y'all. Proud of the men we've grown into. If you need me, brother, just call. If I had one wish, it'd be that they live forever. But the memories and time we spent together live on for all time. I should do thank God for this life. I should do thank God for this life.
I want to rail.
Man, let's go.
Thank you.
Hey, that's dope, man. Yo, is that recorded yet?
Not yet. That's one of the ones I'm working on recording.
On the EP.
and everything.
You
On
gotta
the
put that out,
Yeah,
bro.
gonna
That's
be
so
out.
good.
Yeah, you gotta put that out.
Appreciate
That's what's up,
Oh,
man.
that's
That's
so good.
yeah, that's dope, man. But
Y'all book them.
Yeah.
Are we still looking, or are we booking?
Yeah.
Book
Yeah,
him. What he
definitely.
said, weddings and reception.
Anything you need, just tell me. I'll be there.
got all the right ingredients to have a
Listen,
very successful evening.
that's so dope.
But man, before we get out here, just tell the people where they can find you, where they can book you, and all your socials and stuff, man.
So yeah, Gerriell F. Craig, Gerriell F. Craig on Facebook. Socials, G Craig 24 on everything, and then GF Craig on TikTok.
Man, that's what's up, man. So Gerriell, man, I thank you, bro. I'm
Thank
happy
y'all.
you still
Appreciate
do
y'all
it.
for having me, dude.
You doing great in life, bro. It's an honor to have you on the show, man, and just keep going, bro. I'm proud of you.
Keep going. So proud. Hey, if y'all done made it this far, y'all know here I am. If y'all done made it this far, I need y'all to come in a guitar emoji. Let us know if y'all done made it this far. Again, Gerriell, we so glad that you were able to come on. You were phenomenal. I pray that God takes you as far as you want to go, that he gives you your heart's desire. And until next time, Strong Truth Pod.
We out.
Strong way.
Truth is, you're so strong. Truth is, he won't lead you wrong. The strong truth, there's no lies. The strong truth will open up your eyes.
Very right. My name is Gerriell Craig, and I'm rocking out with Strong Truth Podcast.
Isaiah 54:17. No weapon formed against thee shall prosper, and any tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. For this is the heritage of the servants of the Lord,